Hi everyone, sharing with you day one in my October daily. I am so excited to work on my first page. Today I went to a coffee shop with my best friend and I needed to document that because we do this every October. On October 1st, we always go to our favorite local coffee shop and have coffee and buy books and all the things. So here I am taking all the Spooky Things collection by Simple Stories out of my little storage envelope. And I was sharing with you the photos that I'm going to print. So now I'm kind of looking through the album to see where I'm going to put my first page in. Now, just so you know, I don't really organize it right away, like what page is going where until towards the end, because I do make filler pages as I go along. So just know things might move around. So here I am punching holes in my 6x8 white cardstock, and now I'm cutting through the photos that I printed out with my Epson Picturemate PM400. And I think I'm going to try to decide if I am going to mat them next or not. And I did print these photos, with white border around them, so just to make them pop a little bit. But then I do decide that I want to add the white cardstock just to make them pop out a little bit more because I'm using a lot of print in the background. So here I am just cutting these down. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. I hope you're getting crafting in. I can't wait to see what all of my friends are making. I can't wait to see what you're making in the month of October. I'm getting to meet a lot of you and kind of seeing what you're scrapbooking, and that's brought me a lot of joy. So I'm so excited that I decided to start making videos over here on TikTok because I was missing out on all of your talent, friends. So here I am, still cutting, just working everything along here, friends. So sorry, there's going to be a lot of moving back and forth. I'm just still trying to find like the right angle. I'm not really sure how I want to like keep filming my videos. Sometimes I think moving them around sometimes is fun. So here I am trying to decide if I'm using side A or B. These are 2 pages out of the 6x8 paper pad that Simple Stories has. When they release a collection, they always release the 12x12 and a 6x8 paper pad. And here I am trimming down the photos, trying to decide. And this is where I start to realize that I want to do more matting, or add matting to it, because I just had the white borders, because I felt like this wasn't enough. I wasn't popping out enough. That's what I felt, truly. I didn't feel like we had enough, contrast going on there. So I decided to go ahead and mat these. And I try my best to mat them as perfect as I can. But sometimes it's just not going to happen. Sometimes it is what it is, and that's what I'm working with. I try my best to mat as perfectly as I can, but I'm just like that type of girl where it's like, okay, good enough, let's move on. Because if not, I'll be there forever, and then I second guess myself, and it just goes on and on and on. But here I am matting everything down, and next I'm going to trim them down so that they're nicely matted down and going onto my page. And I'm so sorry, friends, that this is going to be a very long video. Let me know in the comments below if you like long videos, long process videos, or if you don't, because that's going to help me a lot to kind of figure out how long everything has to be. And here I am sharing with you, like, I like how that looks like a Polaroid. I wish I would have done that instead of like cutting them down. And I was really upset about that. And I was like, oh, I can't go back and just do it all over. So I'm just going to, cut it down. But I really liked how it looked like a little Polaroid. So here I am trying to figure out where how far up this second, this polka dot, I should say, this colored polka dot paper is going to go. Now I'm gluing down the orange polka dots, the orange and white polka dot paper. And of course, I had an issue with my glue gun, per usual. I absolutely love this scrapbook adhesive tape runner. It's one of my favorites. I really, really love it. Just sometimes the refills get stuck on me, so I have to kind of mess with it. So here I am trying to figure out what I'm going to do on this page here. And just now I'm trying to figure out what phrase I want on the top. So I try to kind of move around my phone words so I can pick out what I want to use. Now I'm just trying to decide what photos are going to go where, how do I want it to look. just trying to make it look appealing to the eye. I don't want to have my photo and my friend Lizzie's photo next to each other. I want some space into that, so like the eye has a little break in between everybody. And also, here I am again trying to figure out if I want to do side A or B. I liked the pumpkins a lot, so I was kind of trying to use this side, but then I'm like, no. So I actually took a pause and called my best friend Josie and said, Joe, I need your help. What side do I use? And she's like, okay, I think you should use, the polka dot side, because the other side was a little too orange and you want your photos to stand out. I'm like, you know what, Joe, you're right. I love crafty friends, because if I'm in doubt, I will FaceTime them and be like, I need help. And they're always there to help me. And yeah, I love that. So here I am organizing them. Once again, trying to figure out where my photos are going to go. I don't know if I'm the only one that does this, but I hope I'm not, because I'm just trying really hard to get through this process video. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they're going to be like, just put the photos down. So anyways, friends, if you're doing an October daily, I would love to know, because I would love to follow along and see your process. If you don't know what October daily is, it's a project that a lot of us in the community, scrapbooking community, crafting community do, where we have daily prompts, or we just take a photo a day, tell a story a day, whatever it may be, and make a whole mini album out of it. So you have a whole album completed for the month of October. And usually the thing is to try to do it every night. But if you can't, you just take the photos for the whole week and do it on the weekend. Do it on a Sunday or whatnot, Less pressure, the better, because I feel like when we put pressure on ourselves, we kind of just freeze up and don't really create. But anyways, here I am. I used the spooky smiles on top, and now I'm trying to figure out what ephemera pieces I want to use. And it takes me a bit. I do change things around. I put flowers on the top, move them around. Sometimes I feel like the ephemera pieces are really, really big, so it makes it so hard for placement sometimes, but I'm just trying to see what I want to use and make it work. I really love floral ephemera. I don't know what you guys like, but I love florals. I love florals a lot. I feel like you can work with them in so many ways. So when a collection gives you a lot of florals, I am so happy about that. I also, if you've seen, I had the witch broom the witch hat, trying to figure out where I wanted to put that, if I wanted to use that. Just trying to make decisions. As you all know, the decision making is real when it comes to scrapbooking. And sometimes, as you can see here, I cut my flowers in half. Sometimes I put one at the one end and one at the other, so that you have, I don't like using the whole ephemera piece on just one side. If I can cut it in half and use it somewhere else, I always do that. See, I put that flower behind the S, and I liked it, but then I'm like, oh no, it looks kind of funny. Too much going on. So I do change that. So as I was saying, friends, I do change that. Now I'm putting the star, just working my way through everything, trying to find the right things. And then I picked up my enamel dots. I love enamel dots. They're probably one of my favorite embellishments ever. I just think when you're just not sure what to put enamel dots. They are so fun and so easy to use. So I have the enamel dots, a star, and now I'm going to use one more, and I think that's about it for that one. But as you can see, I had two more photos, so I'm going to stop this video here and share the second half of my October daily for day one.